The other day, my son was flipping through the channels and he goes, "Oh, Mom, look, you're on. And I go, "Yes, I do a show on CBS." And he goes, "Oh, no kidding." Click, and like went on to the next one.
One thing I love about the show and the characters in the show is that you and Tim Daly play a husband and wife couple. They are both highly efficient, and they love each other, and they like each other. Where in a lot of other shows you might see, you know, there's division, or someone is really dumb, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, you know, one of the two is like...
I want you to name that show. No, don't.
Fans notice a sizzling on-screen chemistry between Téa and her co-star Tim Daly, who plays her husband on the show. Well, around 2 years ago, those sparks flew off camera too, and Téa and Tim are now a real-life couple.
This marriage was a real integral part of the design of the show, because it would give us the opportunity to reveal a vulnerability to the character, an intimacy, that intimacy can exist behind a strong voice. And I think in a way we've had a tough time showing that with women. And I would even say with Hillary. You know, it was often sort of a complaint that people had about Hillary, is that they saw her after the decision was made. They saw her strength in her pronouncements, but they didn't see her, you know, making eggs for Chelsea. And I think they didn't see the intimacies in that marriage and all that that marriage has been through, for whatever it is, the privacy of it. And of course not, because it's none of anyone's business. But we were going to have that opportunity. We were going to be able to go in and show this is how it can work. And there is so much truth to it. People are sort of grateful, you know, that they can sort of stand up and say, hey, I do have a good marriage and I'm not a loser.
The world of politics is kind of outpacing, or almost outpacing, what has been done in fiction these days. How does that affect the writing of Madam Secretary?
Well, I mean, it's hard to compete with the real world in terms of, you know, television show value. It sometimes feels like we are competing with another network that has a show on, and there's that guy. I mean, it is odd. It's different. It is very different. The first 2 years of our show, it was President Obama. This is very different. And we're adjusting, in a way, in terms of what stories we choose to tell and what we are hoping to reveal.
In this day and age, it seems like almost every show, whether it's related to politics or not, everyone has a point of view, and they're trying to say, you know, this is what I believe is right and this is what I believe is wrong. So is some of that going to come into the 4th season?
No. I hope we avoid that forever. A, dull, and B, it isn't. I mean, I'm old enough to know. I don't know, I haven't seen black and white in a long time. I mean, I think the righteousness of sort of social media, which is like, this is how I see the world, this is my world, therefore this is the world, has kind of corrupted free discussion and interest in other opinions and compromise. Wow, I can't believe I pulled social media into that discussion. I'm just trying to talk to my children right now.
Right.
See, this is how your mother feels about Instagram.